It seems as though we need to discuss this. If you're not familiar, this is one Chris Brown, and he's currently on tour with Usher, and this is what they got going on at their concert, which is cool, totally fine and dandy, right? Wrong. Apparently, their tour is ruining relationships.
We love you to death, but shit, it's time to get freaky in this motherfucker. I need a girl to come on stage. Us. So we need two, right? Just two tonight, right? Just two. All right, so look, you got one over there. Yeah, I'm looking. And you look over there. Bet. My sexy ladies, make some noise tonight. Hey, if you got a nigga, do not get up on this motherfucking stage either. If your husband or your man brought you to this show, this is not for you, goddamn. I don't know, Breezy. That make it a little bit more interesting. I'm not having to fight that nigga after the show. All my single ladies, make some noise. I don't want no more jail time. No more jail time. Hey, well, hold on. I got a different dynamic, you know. You gotta have something to lose because I'm married too, baby. All my married women make some noise tonight.
I'm not doing enough, getting myself off of things that I can't control.
Why do you do that to yourself?
You know exactly what you need to do to get where you need to be, don't you?
My problem is believing in myself without trying to seek someone else's validation.
You know how any relationship goes. There's good things and there's bad things. But I would definitely say I was led a little astray, which I mean, I don't necessarily like admitting that.
That's life though, bro. That's the first part of it.
No,
dog.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking way too far in the future too, I think, and it's just kind of pressurizing.
It sounds like you're putting too much pressure on yourself, to be honest, bro.
You know, I was looking at the things that happened over the past few years, and, you know, it led me to, you know, finding you and being a part of this community, because if I would have kept going where I was going, I wouldn't be here.
And this is why you need to tell your woman stay home. She cannot go to the Chris Brown concert. Chris Brown is out here single-handedly ruining every relationship he get a chance to. You got videos of men saying that they're divorcing their wives that they've been with for years. You got videos of men throwing women clothes out, getting rid of every item that she got in the crib because she got on that stage and was dancing with Chris Brown. Oh, you don't believe me, right? Look at this shit.
Bitch got me fucked up. She thinks she can get on the stage with Chris Brown. Take you down, huh? Take you down here. Here's the rest of your shit. Got me fucked up. You think it's sweet? You think you get on stage with Chris Brown? Well, come get your shit.
These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah.
So I'm normally not one to come on here and like talk or like speak. No, my husband is not actually upset. He wasn't mad at all. He was actually very, very happy.
That couldn't be me. Oh, that couldn't be me. 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 Hell to the no. If I saw my wife with another man, I'd have to go. This woman is wild and she can't be real. She let Chris Brown dance around in Copperfield. It's time to go. It's time to dip. Lord Almighty, I'm gonna take a trip. Let's yell it loud for all the boys who are tired of getting thrown around like toys. Become a passport, bro. Become a passport, bro. Time to find a traditional wife and stay away from hoes. Go be a passport, bro. Let's go be passport, bro. Time to find an Eric chick that's curvy, nice and thick. Let's be a passport, bro.
I would have left her at that Chris Brown concert, and I would have been at the lawyer's office that same night. This man literally took his wife back after she publicly disrespected him by kissing Chris Brown, tongue kissing. And then you got people saying, oh, it's Chris Brown, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's over. It's over. You better hope Chris Brown still pay you some attention after that stunt that you pulled. Because not only did you embarrass me, you showed everybody that you have zero respect for me. And that's just something that I cannot forget.
I don't know if you heard or not, but during Chris Brown's performances, he's calling women on stage to perform degrading acts on them. Many of these women are married. It's so bad that men are now calling this out.
Left her at that Chris Brown concert, and I would have been at the lawyer's office that same night. It's over. It's over. You better hope Chris Brown still pay you some attention after that stunt that you pulled. Because not only did you embarrass me.
So yeah, we got some things to discuss. I actually got another one, just came across this one today. July 7th, it was posted. Man files for divorce after wife spends $20K on Chris Brown's bed show. He rocked her like a stripper. A man's marriage has reportedly ended in spectacular fashion after his wife took over $20,000 from their life savings to buy a VIP ticket to Chris Brown's concert, where she was brought on stage and rocked in front of thousands of fans. The husband was working a night shift when his wife attended the show. When he returned home the next morning, his friend sent him a TikTok video. He opened it and saw Chris Brown rocking his wife live on stage. The shock caused him to pass out. He was rushed to the hospital. This one sounds like bullshit. Sorry for wasting your time. But outside of that last blasphemous ones, just to get clicks, this is going on. I don't know about the whole men filing for divorce and wives getting caught up, this, that, and the third. It's definitely trending, right? It's definitely trending. And regardless of what's true and what's not true, this is a very good moment for men. If you were with a woman that wanted to go to the concert, you ask me, let her go. Let her go to the concert, bro. Right? It ain't no thing. It should be an issue. You letting her go to the concert is going to allow you to know what type of women you have, right? Even if it goes that far, bro, because we're talking about a handful of women in midst of thousands of women. So, like, what's the chance if he's going to pick your woman? But on the chance that he does pick your woman, bro, that serves in your best interest, right? Because in that moment, it allows you to know the type of woman you have, right? The moment she goes up on stage, she did you a favor, right? That was your poor judgment in your woman's character, right? Because real talk, any woman, I don't give a fuck if she's single, in a relationship, married, what have you. Any woman that chooses to go on stage and engage in that bullshit with a hedonistic, herped out hoe, right? Because men can be hoes too. Hoe, bruh, like, that's more a reflection of her than him. Chris Brown, Usher, whomever the fuck, they're just doing what they paid to do, right, for the show. But they don't give a fuck about none of these bitches, none of these whores, right? Even if they took them down the pipe at the crib, bro, like, if she's willing to risk, it don't even get that far, bruh. It should be cut off initially. Woman that you're with, if you judge her character correctly, if she was proposed with this proposition, it should be immediately, get the fuck out of here. I got a man. Not even I got a man. I'm not interested in that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Chris Brown, Usher, whatever, they got a grip on women, the female audience, bro, because they make music for women. It makes sense that they want to see it. But to actually partake in the fuckery, that is a direct reflection of the character a woman has, right? So even if she's single, if she volunteers to participate in that bullshit and look like a hoe for millions, that's one thing. But then if she's got a girl or if she's married, bro, it's even worse. And she did you a favor, bro. She did you a favor. And I know, you know what I'm saying, if y'all married, y'all got kids and all that shit, bro, you know what I'm saying, that makes the situation much more difficult, bro. But, like, real talk, real spit, bro, real spit. If your wife or girlfriend was to go up on stage and participate in that shit, only look like a hoe, but then make you look bad in the process, there was already a floor of red flags that she laid for you to know that she was capable of doing some shit like this, it's not gonna blindside you. You're not gonna be surprised by this bitch doing that shit. Unless y'all just got together yesterday. If you've been with her for any considerable amount of time, months, years or whatnot, you knew the type of bitch you was with. You chose to stay with her. Right? But regardless, dog, she did you a favor, bro. She did you a favor. And if anybody can take her, I don't know, I'm getting off track now. Because Chris ain't taking her. He's just using her for views and inflating this bullshit ego that your girl got. But it's a fake ego because he just looking for a bitch to, or, Usher or Chris Brown or whomever. In this type of situation, they're just looking to find attractive women to juice for views for them. They can give two fucks about the bitch. Even if they was to take a bitch home and take her down, bro, like that's it. You just a nut for these fools. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like that, like if a bitch get taken backstage and get taken to the crib and they get piped or whatnot, and she in a relationship, bro, like you literally just blew your relationship up from the inside. You blew your shit up just to be a nut for a fucking dude who gets nuts from bitches all the time. You know what I mean? Like, he did you the favor, bro. He did you the favor, right? So if I'm, man, because you see these men out here saying, man, don't let your girl do this, that, and the third. No, fuck that. Let her, throw her to the fucking wolves. It shows you the type of woman that you're with. If you are paranoid or insecure about men or situations that's going to put your woman in a compromising situation, that means you shouldn't be with that girl in the process. That means you shouldn't be with that girl anyway. If you're concerned about somebody being able to take her away or able to fill her up, bro, you with the wrong bitch, right? And I like thinking about that. If you have to question that, there are some things wrong with the foundation of your relationship. Why on earth would you ever volunteer with a woman that you feel like is not gonna be faithful to you? Especially if you like worth your grain of salt, bro. Especially if you have shit to offer. Like if you out here and you ain't, she don't fuck with you. Okay, that makes sense, bro. Right, but like you got your shit together. You take care of yourself. It wouldn't make sense, bro. It don't make sense for y'all insecure men to let women go. Nah, keep them women at the crib, bro. Don't do it, dog. Matter of fact, if you insecure about some shit like that, that means you got some work to do yourself in order to feel confident enough to allow your women to be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And when I say be anywhere, not be anywhere, but like you don't want your girl at fucking like a swingers party. But I'm saying like a concert should be cool, bro. And you should have trust in her decision making about the places she puts herself in, right? But the right woman is gonna be turned off by some shit like that going on stage, bro. Looking at Chris up here or Usher up here licking on women and humping on hoes, bro. Like, yo, woman should be the last motherfucker that would want to volunteer to put herself in that type of situation because she's a lady. Women up here that volunteer to do some shit like that, they're not ladies, bro. They hoes, dog. And then the moment you find out that you're spending money on a whore, giving your resources to a whore, giving your time, attention, emotions, whatever to a whore, dog, she did you a favor, dog. If you're gonna be mad at the time you wasted, be mad at the money you put in, but be glad that a situation arose that allowed you to see who you're really with, right? Doing you a favor, bro. All right, so don't be worried about this shit. Let your girl go. Let your girl go, bro. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't trust her, let her go. If you do trust her, definitely let her go. Right? Don't worry about no motherfucking concert, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If someone can take her away, she wasn't yours anyway. Right? So why would you want to stay with somebody that ain't yours? Why would you want to stay with somebody that could be taken away? Right? Feel me? So yeah, all these bros is shocked and appalled, man. Now, even the video of bro like throwing all the shit out, I think that was cap. I think that was just for views, right? What man would? Or I don't know. Motherfuckers is weird these days. I can't even say that. I can't. I take it back. I can't. It could be true because bros is weirdos these days. You got people out here that was cooked out worse than that. You know what I'm saying? I just know me. If I was ever in that situation, I would not admit publicly that I had the wrong decision making and the woman I chose to be with, dog. And my woman got whored out on stage in front of millions, dog. That's crazy, right? You just got your woman took, and then on top of that, you gonna let the whole world know that your woman got took like that? Nah, that was just for views. Anyway, thoughts.